Hello everybody, hello, you are watching TSSZ Plus, and this is, I believe, the finale of TSSZ Plays Sonic Advance. I'm Lou, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. A couple of things to talk about before we get started this evening with the stream, with the finale of Sonic Advance. As you may have saw at the beginning, we're not going to push this in your face too much, I hope, because we're not into bombarding you with ads and the like, but as you may have seen, it is September here on Twitch, and you get 50% off Tier 1 subscriptions pretty much through the next few weeks, if not all of September. That means something on the order of like $2.50 a month to subscribe to your favorite Twitch channels and get cool exclusive perks. That includes us. We've had these perks available for a while now, but as a refresher, here's what you get if you do give us a Tier 1 subscription. You get source quality streams, which for most of our content now is a full 1080p 60, so if your internet can handle it, you can get the full throated output, and it looks really good, we think. You can get exclusive chat emotes and exclusion from slow mode, which I believe puts some delay on your messages actually getting posted to the chat, so you can be much more immediate. Really helpful for giveaways. You, of course, get on-screen acknowledgement, and we get new subscribers on most of our screens, and you get exclusive access to our subscriber night, which is where we will host exclusive streams with exclusive fun content once we have enough subscribers to justify doing so. We have not yet hit that mark, but that is an option should we get more people in on this, just saying. And away we go, folks. Hello again. We are back. We are back in front of the computer, playing more Sonic Advance, and it is time to go back to the world of magical Sonic gameplay on the GBA, and away we go. Now, we have one order of business left in Sonic Advance, and that is to beat the game with Amy. And we are going to do that right now. I did promise to do my homework on this, and so I did. I have a list of Amy's moveset available right here beside me, so I'm going to try to demonstrate some of the things that it tells me I can do. Starting with that hammer jump that we've seen from the last stream. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. We have a hammer attack, we have a double hammer attack, which is kind of neat, and that also kind of moves her forward, which is neat. A jump attack, I'm told, A and B. Yep, just like that. Which is expected. We have a head sliding attack, which is kind of funny. She has to recover from that, which is kind of cute. We have the hammer, no, we already did the hammer jump, we did that. We have the whirling attack, which is kind of neat. I guess you kind of just become a cannonball on your way down. So a lot of interesting stuff in the Amy moveset. I wonder if that would let me get boxes and things from underneath. It's an interesting thing to try. Let's do it now, and it does, so that's cool. Got that going for me, which is nice. So we're going to see just how useless Amy really is. I know we've trash-talked her a lot. In a lot of different scenarios as we've played through Sonic Advance. What say you guys to cheating? It's time to cheat, I do believe. And boom. We discovered that speed up in Virtual Boy Advance is the emulator I've been using to play through this game, since it's much harder to connect your normal GBA to your PC. There's also no curling into a ball, it seems, when Amy is running around, so that's just another fun quirk of good old Ames here. You may consider it hard mode, you may consider it useless mode. There are many terms. Lots of people have referred to this a lot of different ways. Definitely not for the faint of heart. It's restrictive in as many ways as it is interesting, and sort of a neat take on how the normal Sonic mechanics work. That really should have been the poll for today. It's not, but I really should have asked, what are your thoughts on Amy's unique moveset in Sonic Advance? Feel free to share your thoughts. I'll probably ask again as the stream goes on and people start to trickle in. Of course, we have another fun giveaway today to celebrate the finale of Sonic Advance. We'll be moving on to the rest of the Sonic Advance trilogy, of course, in the weeks to follow. Boss fights are gonna be interesting. I can already tell you that much. Sonic Advance 2 coming up probably next week, but at least sometime this month. Don't quote me on that. And then, of course, Advance 3 afterwards. is nice to be able to sort of hit him from behind like that. That is a nice thing. And he's done already, so not terrible. And I think we're gonna be just fine on that. I think. We shall see. And you can whack the caps with the hammer. That is nice. Nice little animation there to get us through Act 2. Cleared out Neo Green Hill. I can't imagine what these later bosses are going to be like. When I actually have to whack them all with the hammer. Oh, it's going to be interesting, folks. I can tell you that much. It has been fun to sort of revisit Sonic Advance. That's interesting. You can't break it from above. Had not played this game in a while, years and years, and of course the trilogy is, as a whole, pretty well respected by critics and fans alike. Now, you know, a lot of people have since overlooked the games because they've never really received a true re-release, and God knows they probably never will. Short of like the Japanese eShop, as I believe we've mentioned on streams past. I go to curl up into a ball to hit max speed, and that's not possible with old aims here. All different levels of challenge in Sonic Advance. You can make it as difficult or as easy as you would like within reason. Sometimes that's the mark of a good game, right? Lots of flexibility in the difficulty curve. Sometimes, every so often, maybe. Certainly a unique challenge. You can't fault it for that. So again, if you're just joining us, we are playing through the last bit of our Sonic Advance playthrough here on the stream. We have to finish it with Amy Rose. I'm going to try to do that tonight. And we're curious about your thoughts on the Amy Rose sitch in Sonic Advance. How it fits into the mold of how the game plays. You've seen it with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, the more traditional ways that a Sonic game and an Advance game would go. Amy really bucking that trend in a lot of ways. Curious as to what you think. It's nice, but you don't always get this in Advance 1, but it is nice to get just a wide open area of level to just run at top speed when you get one of those speed boost power-up things. One of those... Now, of course, I'm going to blank on the term, even though they're in, like, every game. I don't know, containers? These things. There's got to be a name. I forget the name. There's a lot of things I forget pretty much every day. How is it September already? So here's my legitimate question going into the stream. I feel like summer just flew by me, even though I did a lot. This was kind of like my most packed summer to date in a lot of ways. It still feels like it got away from me. Still feels like there's so much more I could have done, so much more I wanted to do. I guess like 12 or 15 weekends of summer is not enough. Technically, it's not over, but it may as well be. I missed going to a water park, so this was the big thing. I didn't really get to... I love water parks. We're just gonna get that out of the way right now. I effing love water parks, and I did not get to one this year. I've been wanting to go for, like, it's been 3-4 years solid, have not had a chance. And I'm very sad. Maybe next time. It's really nice, I will admit, to be able to hit the boss from a slight distance away. Like that. It is super nice. It's handy. I can already tell you that's going to be a big benefit to something like the Ice Paradise fight. That's going to be really nice. Bam! Really limiting in some ways, and really advantageous in others. A very unique take on the game, for sure. And that's a lot of fun. Let's see what else we got here. Casino Paradise. More like cheating paradise. Ha! No spin dash either, so I guess you just have to be able to get up those kinds of jumps. Alright, let's not kill ourselves here. Or let's kill ourselves, because now I've really gotten myself into a jam here. That is 100% my fault. Let's try that again without cheesing it. Pay respects, please. This is a delicate time. I ask for your privacy during this difficult time as I cheese the game in its entirety. It is also a kind of restricted move, too, because you can only basically hit right in front of you, and you have to time it right. So, advantages and disadvantages, such is life. It's kind of prophetic, isn't it? Only kind of, though. Can't have super serious inside here. This is a family show. This is loose, fun entertainment. We can't be thinking about these things too hard. Or maybe we can. We just turn this into like an existential crisis show, and we just think really nihilistic things all night. Who knows? Up for debate. But something's telling me you don't tune into TSSZ Plus for your daily dose of existential dread. If you do, by some chance that we've been slacking on that, I can certainly fix it for you, but probably not the default that a lot of people are gonna look for. That's my guess. On to Act 2. We are just gonna tear this up as best we can. I'm really curious how we're gonna do with those later zones, because some of those boss fights, some of the really intricate parts of the levels are gonna get tough, I can already tell you that. And so if I don't die, we just completely miss that checkpoint. Who even cares? This is challenge mode. You gotta test yourself a little bit here. Are we at the boss already? We are. Wow. I wonder if that'll work in between the bosses. You can only attack once on the way down. Use it wisely. Let's just hang out down here. Nice. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Oh, we had more time there. I could have done more. I could have done so much more. It is hammer time, that's right. I'm surprised it took us that long to get a hammer time joke going. Quality stuff, regardless. Let's get this done. No. Oh, come on! Just in time on that one. No spin dash is pretty annoying, I won't lie to you there. We were close there. Not fast enough. I love that pathetic little, like, hammer pop. Just almost sounds like a toy hammer. Nice. Get back here, you. Not the right reaction to that, I don't think. I would love to just... Oh, you can attack him in the pipe! Or you can get hit in the pipe, I'm not sure. I think he speeds up progressively every time you hit him, which is a nice touch. It's a nice jump. Can you attack with that hammer jump is my question. A little too early on that. We are close now. That was a good idea. Oh! Oh no! Alright, let's finish this off. Let's get over here. No! Oh, he's too fast. And we got him! Good time to jump up on that platform. Great, great time. And that is how you do it. And that's 3 zones down now. We are on a roll here. Let's get into Ice Paradise. Ice Mountain. Have I been calling it Ice Paradise? Advance 2 has Ice Paradise. Advance 1 is Ice Mountain. We are in it regardless. We got our... Is that Thunder Shield? Is it Electric Shield? I don't know what it's called in this game. But we got it anyway. Very important. Love this item in all its varying forms. There's just enough juice in that, what do you call it, giant step to get over the edge like that. Oh, those zoom back at you. That's interesting. Let's go, Ames. We gotta do this. Alright, we are kicking this level's ass so far. Aha! You didn't think this through now, did you? That's supposed to fall. And bop, and down we go. I think it's supposed to fall anyway. That would make sense. You're not supposed to just hover on nothing. Let's see if we can get that extra life. And as soon as you type that, Crush, we got hit. That is how karma works. I don't know what I need karma for, but... Why it's coming back to bite me exactly here and now, I don't know. Grab that bubble. Very important. I love the frame-by-frame, really slow animation underwater. And we've got that extra life. Always comes in handy. We'll never say no to extra lives. If I did, that would just be stupid. Keep it moving. Pretty smooth run here. All things considered right now. Let's see if we can keep it up. No, and you know what? I gotta just stop saying words, because that's when I run into trouble in this game. At least that was kind enough to put me exactly in the path of one ring, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. There we go. Oh no! And there we go. Alright, where are we now? So don't do whatever I just did. Which I'm gonna do again for you, just to really drive the point home that you're not supposed to do this. That is like the de facto demonstration of what not to do when playing Sonic Advance. I'm gonna be annoyed if I game over here. As I usually am. Is that something I needed? It was! Yay! It's like they knew it. You got past that part. It was unfair. We understand. Bottomless pits. Here's a life. Take it. Stop with the pits. Alright. Act 2. Already going swimmingly. Oh god, look at this. I'm actually really excited to get to the boss fight on this one because it's the one where you sort of have to like jump up on the icicles to attack the boss. I'm curious because we had some trouble with that before, but now with Amy's sort of better range and proximity that she can attack from, will it make the boss easier? I'd imagine substantially so, but we have to prove that now, don't we? This is a really pretty level, especially for how old this game is and how early it came out in the GBA's life cycle. Just a beautiful little creation. I like it a lot. All of the snow levels in the advanced games are fantastic. Just making a note, there's this one, Ice Mountain, Ice Paradise in Advance 2. Oh god. And Twinkle Snow in Advance 3. And the music is great too. The music is good in all of the ice stages in the advanced games as well, turns out. Sonic just one of those series that has always done ice or snowy levels very, very well. Even in the more, like, lackluster entries in the series, like, I know Sonic 4 isn't, you know, not everyone's a big fan of that one, but, you know, you've got, let's see if I can hit him here. That's not a good idea, so we're not going to do that again, but that does give me some airtime, so that's good. I can get out of the water quickly, and I can just hit him in the air! Oh, yes, we're going to cheese the hell out of this. Yes! Joke's on you. I probably didn't even need an air bubble to do this. God, that's awesome. And we didn't. Wow. I'm really impressed. That is cool. Amy's, you know, I'm going to go on record here. Where is Rare Foil? He's not going to know that I said it. Amy is not as bad as I thought. I'm changing my tune. My opinion is different now. Look at that. I've grown as a person. I'm a new man. What have we done? Oh, my favorite! I'm officially filing a petition to exile this zone out of existence. Just by far the most aggravating in the game. Let's see if Amy makes it better or worse. Do we have a favorite zone in Sonic Advance chat? That would have been a great poll again. Didn't do it. Do you have a favorite zone? I would say I like Secret Base. Secret Base is a favorite of mine. Oh, this is just a garbage zone. Fond of that, fond of Ice Paradise, and fond of Cosmic Angel, the second half of Zone 6. If you have favorites, I'd be curious to hear. We'll, of course, ask with all of the games, so if you haven't played Advance 2 or Advance 3 in a while, get back in there and think about those favorite zones, because it's very important. For me, anyway, I have to know these things. It's actually legally required. You are bound by international treatise that I have to know these things. So, cooperating in everyone's lives will be a lot easier. That sounds like a threat. It's not. No! Oh, God. Alright, that didn't go so well. I never like these particular areas in Sonic games where you can sort of get stuck in the same pattern of needing to platform up to a really specific spot to get out and progress. Even amazing Sonic games like Sonic Mania are guilty of this sometimes. I know Studiopolis has a few of those areas, and it's not particularly fun. It can be a bit of a momentum killer, especially if you just happen to have trouble with it randomly. Miss some specific... the little hearts. Always a nice touch. But yeah, it is sort of annoying to have that specific jump or to get to that specific platform to get out of one of those spaces that trap you. She grinded on her butt. That's just weird. This is just the sort of stream of consciousness stuff that happens when you're playing through a game for the 4th time. Gotta get creative with the topics you broach. We have to do the Metal Knuckles fight at some point too, don't we? I know better now. Silly Angel Island. I'm wise to your antics. Let's be real. I wish that hammer move surrounded her, so that would hit enemies behind you too. It does not. That's unfortunate. just make it a little more flexible in terms of its moveset. I hate... This is another part that I was just yelling about. One where you have to do it in a specific way and follow the path and get to the specific place you gotta go to get out of the trap. This one's a fair bit less annoying than like the one specific gimmick you have to hit to get out of the chunk of the level that just keeps you trapped there. I think I've complained about this before, but the static backgrounds, especially in Advance 1, are sort of annoying. You can be like just sort of flying through the air, not a care in the world, but you have no idea where you are relative to the rest of the level, how fast you're going, where you're headed next. It's sort of a frustrating thing. Almost fell off the edge there, but not quite, because we are smart players, and we know what we're doing, and that's not a problem that we're going to have today. No, sir! And watch as I proceed to have that exact problem in just a moment here, folks. That's how this goes! No! A lot of verticality in Sonic Advance, which is kind of cool. There's some, you know, zones like Egg Rocket that are almost exclusively, you know, or feel exclusively vertical in a lot of ways. There's a ton of vertical platforming in Angel Island Zone, and that's kind of nice. And here comes Metal Knuckles. That's kind of fun. You can hit him when he's on the way down. That is really easy. That's pretty good. Nice. No way. Is it that easy? That was nothing. That was the easiest variant of that fight by far. I had no idea that it was going to make the bosses this much easier. And it's true. That's really crazy. Okay, 5 acts down, 2 to go, and it is barely after 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That is pretty nice. Did I say 2 zones to go? Because there's only 2 acts left to go. We are cruising through this. We're going to be done by like 8:30, I think. Now that I've said that, God knows when we're going to be done. So it's kind of interesting that you notice the timer just sort of silently change. It's kind of curious that they don't draw any attention to that and you're just sort of expected to know that that happened. And now, I'm wished good luck, and we all know my history with Egg Rocket. The habit of making it harder than it needs to be. Let's see if that holds true today. It'd be nice if that almost served as more of a ground pound, where you got additional momentum immediately when you started doing the hammer drop or whatever it is. But it sort of finishes your jump arc, which is fine, but in thinking about how that move could even be more distinct, that's a possibility. Oh no, that's all the way back. That's good. See, that's what I love about Sonic Advance, except not really. Again, not the only game that does this sort of thing, but frustrating regardless. Do the whole thing you just did over again to beat the one little piece of it that keeps you trapped and rotating through all this mess. Makes sense, at least in the context of the structure of Egg Rocket, because you're supposed to be going upwards, and falling down would actually be a major hazard. Did not do it that time. That's good. That's another example of that, like one specific piece of the level you have to hit properly. As I've been alluding to. How far did that drop me now? Don't tell me I'm all the way back here again now. I am! This is dumb. I don't remember being this bad at it last time. God, we've made, like, no progress here. Now, how am I supposed to know? You're supposed to just keep running off the edge here and hope that that catches you, I guess? And that's your only solace there. That's not cool. You have to just kind of blindly get into it. I'm just hoping to make the checkpoint. Man, we are in trouble. Alright, let's focus up here. We have work to do. Wrong, confident eyeball tryhard. That's some sort of Twitch clip. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I should? There's a lot of things I should know that I don't know. How am I supposed to make that jump? Okay. Always a challenge with old aims here. Alright, let's see... Are we there yet? Oh, you clipped that! That is great. I did not see it. Thank you. I'm glad that I've seen some of those pop up, and you may have even made some of those clips before. I have seen that. And that is great because it targets out pieces of the streams that I may miss. I know I don't make a lot of clips of our streams myself. I've actually done a really poor job backing them up over the years. But that is fun. Will we hit 100 rings is the next question here. I think if we're careful... will. And we did, and this is great. Yeah, so Revlo, basically what we've been learning here is that Amy makes it really easy to die, and also to cheese the bosses. So we basically cheesed all the way through Ice Mountain and Angel Island's bosses, which was hilarious and amazing. Oh, and you can ask the rest of the chat, which is basically crushed tonight, I think, that... I have come around. Amy makes the game a lot different, but it's also a unique sort of challenge, and I have sort of come around on it. Especially in the boss fights, because it is just way too funny. Having the proximity to be able to attack from a distance is just glorious, and has helped us out many a time, even just tonight. It's not a place we can go. Broad moveset, which we've been exploring. Quite different from anyone else in the game. An interesting take on the core mechanics, anyway. Gotta love those spikes out of nowhere. Easily my favorite part of the design of this game. Even from the ceiling, other than, you know, the bottomless pits and the... Ugh. Soon you'll be an Amy Rose fan and join us. And, you know what? Didn't even need to get some air on the last boss. That's also true. I basically finished off Metal Knuckles from, like, one corner and just did nothing. I knew that was going to happen, and I did nothing to stop it, and this is my life now. Do it again, they say. Ugh. There we go. No spin dash is still sort of frustrating, such is the way sometimes. Ugh. Really interested in figuring out how those last couple bosses are going to go. I'm concerned, of course. I'm always concerned. Remember your down B move. I do know the down B move. Like, can Amy... I don't know, I need more of a running start. And this, that's also a thing. I haven't been using it much. Oh, got it! Nah, the first try on that. That jump has annoyed me to no end. Or that spring part. I don't know what you want to call it. And we are out of this section just about. Yes, we are. So we are making progress, slowly. I'm just kind of hoping to get through to the boss at the end. I don't know how the hell we're going to do that. Maybe that's this sort of move to beat him? I don't know. Let's get out of this dumb zone already. Again, I saw that coming, did nothing about it. I just don't know what's happening here. Hitting springs with the hammer will double its strength. I'm going to try that. Find an appropriate spring. Like this. Oh my god, you are not kidding. Where has that info been? I did not think about that. So if I like, oh my god. That's pretty crazy. Way more elaborate a moveset than I had even anticipated and come to know just now. That's pretty cool. That's a good tip, thank you. Oh, now it runs out. Thanks. So... Oh, man. That is funny. Get back here. No! I don't like that the hammer isn't, like, instantaneous. I wish it would come out just a little bit faster. And I do also wish it covered her whole range of motion. Come on! Like, I wish it covered her front and back when I went to go make an attack. Why can't I do this? What is my deal right now? Nope. Ugh. Okay. Can we stop with this, please? That was close. Give me that. It's just, ugh. This is one of those bits where now I feel like I'm fighting with the controls, which is not super fun. You just get locked into this bit forever. Go. That was a very short forever, and we are out of this level, right? And we are done. Good. Blah, 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 blah. Cosmic Angel. Here we go. I love this act so much, and yet I also hate it so much for garbage like that. That enemy in particular is just very, very annoying. And those spikes. That's not... So what are your thoughts on that, chat? I'm kind of interested. I complain about it a lot when we play through this, that, you know, the spikes appearing out of nowhere. I think, like, Secret Base starts with them. It's a very commonly used difficulty spike for use of a pun, I guess. And I personally find it kind of cheap. Definitely not a fan of it in this or any other game that does that. What are your thoughts? It seems like just sort of a cheap way to gyp the player out of rings. But that's just... Not necessarily like a game-breaking design flaw, but one that does sort of like hurt the pace of stages and get in the way. Really doesn't serve much purpose other than to be annoying, I think. It's one of those nitty-gritty game design points you can argue forever. And we've got another life. That is quality work, if I do say so. Like this, that's just, you want to talk about unfair level design, that's just drop you onto spikes where it knows it's going to go. This is, again, like the third or fourth time we've been through this stage. And fourth time. Still falling victim to those traps. Now, here comes the interesting part. How to beat this boss as Amy. We're already hit, so that's a good start. It is annoying that all momentum stops when you swing her hammer while stationary. That's also not a great option. We're going to have to make sure that we have a ring available at all times, which we now no longer do, so this is going to end in failure, I'm sure. Just like that. Okay, well. This is going to be fun. We almost just got hit there. This game is mean. Rarefoil says, it's all part of Advance 1's somewhat rough and unfair level design, and that is 100% true. It is rough at times. I really hate that spike placement. It's just mean. Down an A, then press B. Oh, the slide, the face slide, I think you mean. That is funny. So this level, or this boss, also has a habit of sticking me to the floor, which is annoying. The game doesn't always register you as staying on the floor. It thinks you're like moving up off of like a platform, so it's sort of, you get stuck almost. That is just garbage. Enemy placement. Enemy placement. It's like a foot off the checkpoint and you're getting hit already. Try not to attack him near a wall. Try not to attack him at all is my strategy. Maybe just stop right here. No, we are beating this tonight. That is the plan. I'm going to go into it with a bunch of rings, and we'll see what happens, folks. Ugh, I'd really like to not have to do Chaos Angel again, but we'll see. Or Cosmic Angel. They're too similarly named. There's Ice Mountain, there's Ice Paradise. A little variation, please. See, that's what I mean. He immediately flips, so it's tough for me to get out of the way. Ugh. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Josh Trollo, you know Sash Lilac, the half-water dragon girl. Can't say that I do. That would be news to me. Alright, back into it here. We gotta get through Chaos Angel again. Ugh, Cosmic Angel. You ever just have a brain that doesn't work? Because that, I feel like, is mine all the time nowadays. This is also just kind of annoying. Why can't I break the block here? Or not the block, the container of the 5 rings, what the hell are those things called? Size containers. I know there's a word for them, and I can't think of them. They're not barrels, they're not buckets, I don't know what the hell they are. She was from Freedom Planet. Okay. Well, this would be news to me. I have never played Freedom Planet, as it turns out. That might be a fun one to stream later. That's at least sort of Sonic Jason capsules! Thank you! Oh my god, that... I would have been racking my brain all night trying to figure that out. Christ, this guy. Okay, here we go. Keep it going, Ames. Just calling our aims, I guess. That's how this stream's gonna go. These things are the worst! So do we have Freedom Planet on the mind tonight, or what's going on? Can I see you perform the face plant? I need a clear stretch of road, I guess, to do that. There you go. An upside-down face plant just for you. And that cost me some... Still no word on the release date for Freedom Planet 2, not that I'm aware of. Admittedly, I don't follow the series that closely. That might be a fun one to play on stream, like I was saying. Freedom Planet. All of them. Come on, man! I wish you could use the hammer and stay in motion when you use it on the ground. That That would be nice. Just give it a little more flexibility. It feels really restrictive, especially in a boss fight environment. Why can't that move just... I don't know. We're gonna circle! Just give me the whole radius to attack him with. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. No! See, that's... Ugh. I don't. I do not. I cannot. I know not. Ugh. We are not giving up. This has to happen tonight. We are beating this garbage, and it is gonna happen. I promise you it's gonna happen. The release of Freedom Planet 2 is late 2019. Fall or winter. Coming up on fall. If they hold to that, it can't be long now, right? Let's do this again. And again and again and again. Like, ugh, that is quite annoying. Like, I just walked off the platform there and he ended up getting hit. I wish that would just... It's one swing, right? I wish it would just, like, she would just rotate and swing forever. Kinda like the normal, you know, Sonic attacks are. That didn't count? Okay. I hate it. I hate it. That move is useless. At least in this context. Let me clarify. For all you Pico Hammer fans. Okay. Grab the rings. Not that it really helps too much. It does. Kinda helps. Most of them go away. I wish those platforms under you actually counted as platforms to the game, so your rings bounced around. They just fall right through. Which is what makes this so difficult. If they... Ugh. If I could grab most of my rings, that wouldn't be as big a deal. But I only come away with one or two ever after I get hit. I think we've got this now. Remember when I said I think we've got this? Well, let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, good sign. We retain the ring. And we got it! Nice! Yes, yes, yes! That was annoying. But we got there. Whoo! Man. Good stuff. Alright. Last boss to go. And this is going to be a challenge. I'm going to save that for a second here. And take a quick break so I can gather myself. Get my head in the game. Get in the zone. I'm so excited, I knocked my headphones out. Okay. We're going to make this happen, folks. We are beating Sonic Advance tonight with Amy, but we're going to take a quick break first. You are watching TSSZ Plus, and this is the finale of TSSZ Plays Sonic Advance. I promise you that. We'll be right back. Oh, boy. Alright everybody, welcome back a little early. You are watching TSSZ Plus, and this is TSSZ Plays Sonic Advance. In the viewer poll, which I didn't see any responses to, if Sonic Advance received a remaster, what would you want to see improved? I would love to see a little tightening in the control and maybe some tweaks to the level design so it's a little less unfair moment to moment. The correct answer to the trivia time question, which musical theme goes unused in Sonic Advance but is featured in Sonic Advance 2 and 3, is the Invincibility theme. The Invincibility theme from 2 and 3 is actually in Sonic Advance in the game files. They use a remix of the original one from the Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And then the Invincibility theme is later reused in 2 and 3. So there you go. I want to say that Crush got that answer in after we started, coming back from the break. But I did start a little early, so if you want your $10 gift card to the platform of your choice, PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store, or Nintendo eShop, it is yours. I am a benevolent dictator after all. DM us on Twitter at TSSZ News with the email address associated with the account that you have and the store you would like the gift card for, and I can send that your way relatively soon. Again, if you're just joining us, it is an interesting month here on Twitch for our YouTube viewers. This isn't as relevant, but for our Twitch viewers, it is September, I'm told, which means that there are fun breaks on affiliate subscriptions. 50% off Tier 1 subscriptions through to the rest of September, most of September, if not all of it. So you get all the stuff listed on the left-hand side of your screen there for what amounts to basically $2.50 a month. Source quality streams, which means you can run at a full 1080p 60 FPS if your bandwidth can handle that. That's what we stream at nowadays and have for quite a long time. An exclusive chat emote exclusion from slow mode so that your messages post right away. You get on-screen acknowledgement when you subscribe, or you should if that works. And you would, in theory, get access to a subscriber night once we start having enough subscribers on the Twitch channel. We would do exclusive subscriber night with content just for you guys. Keep it in mind, if you've never supported the channel before, if you have never subscribed to things before, now seems like a really good time to do so. I'm told this applies to Twitch Prime subscriptions as well. Just throwing it out there. Let's get back to the game. And where were we? I believe it's time to fight that final boss, and let's do that right now. It's always a little weird when that sort of subscription and monetary stuff comes up. As you may know, TSSZ is fully funded by us on staff, basically as a hobby project. I mean, it's, as I say over and over, to qualify why this stream doesn't happen regularly, it is not a full-time job for any of us. It is thoroughly a hobby that we invest sometimes a significant amount of money and resources into. Although clearly that hasn't posed any stressors for us since the site has more or less been online consistently since 1999. But it helps anyway, so that's all you're going to hear from me about it. I may post something on Twitter about it too later today, just saying. Fair warning. We do want to advertise it at least a little bit. So this is going to be interesting. What the hell do I do with this boss? Alright, how do we do this? Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We just have to... Hey! Alright. Let's see if this works. Can I just cheese it like this the whole way through? See if I can hold on to this one ring. I think we've got this. I just have to be able to time this just right here. Almost, I'm pretty sure we've almost got it. First try! Are you serious with this? That is hysterical. Okay, so that's Sonic Advance, folks. Oof. Amy is phenomenal for the boss fights, I'm not gonna lie to you. Thought it would be sort of restrictive, and I thought not being able to curl up into a ball would be a problem. It is not. And there we go, folks. Lots to talk about with Sonic Advance. I know the stream has run a little short tonight, so maybe we'll decompress and post-mortem Sonic Advance a little bit here on Stream Live before we send it off and head on to Sonic Advance 2 probably next week. And that'll be that. Josh Trollol's comment, considering I didn't know those were things prior to you asking about it with the Freedom Planet stuff, that's a no from me. Not much of a cuddler, to be honest, if I'm telling you. Although my lady may have different thoughts on that. So no Moon Zone, no. I unfortunately I probably don't have the wherewithal to seek those out, and those special stages are a massive pain in the ass. You are right. If we had the opportunity to remaster this game, I could cheat to get it. That's true. I would have to set that up. I don't have any cheats ready to go for this, I don't think. Can I search for cheats? I'm gonna do this real quick. I will look while this is running though, so let me do that. While we're talking about it here, I forget what I was talking about, so that's all very good. So let's see if we can actually find it. You're gonna have to bear with me here. Download a complete save file and put it into the emulator. I can do that. That will probably mean that I should take it back to the standby screen for a little bit. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So bear with me here, and we will be right back with the Moon Zone. If I can get this set up properly, that will be real fun. So hang out for just a second. We'll be right back. Sorry. Alright, folks, we may have it. Thank you for your patience as we worked that out. Got the file ready. Let's see how to get to the moon zone. Never actually done it. Extra zone. We've got it here, folks. You should actually see what I'm doing, right? Come on back. Hello. And here we are. Are you ready for the extra zone? I am ready for the extra zone. Let's finish this off for good. I feel like there's a cutscene that we don't have now, but... Alright. There's like a weird... Is there some kind of weird jump? So he's kind of like stuck on the ground, which I find interesting. Oh boy. This is weird. Oh, this is bizarre. This is gonna take a few tries. Am I stuck in the capsule? That's funny. How do I attack him? Oh, that's how. And there's some slowdown, which is interesting. Okay. So we're just gonna throw ourselves at him a lot faster here. Can I not replenish rings during this? So many questions I have that I can't answer. This is weird, so... Correct me on this. You can't, like, freely fly in this... The supersonic boss fight? I seem to be glued to the ground here. It definitely feels a lot different than the two fights in the later games. Yeah, this is really bizarre. Mechanics-wise, I'm not used to this at all. Everything sends you backwards. There's some rings. So it's the asteroids I have to break through. This is certainly intense enough, though. Like, damn. That didn't work either. Oh, this yeah, okay. This makes sense. Very strange. We're just gonna get aggressive with whacking him in his noggin there and seeing if that helps. I don't know how many hits he takes. Maybe 8, maybe 12. That's it. Okay, well there's your extra zone, I guess. In full-on time bonus, no less. Wow. Not too bad. I'll take it. Go us. Now we get a little cutscene. What happened? Where is our Sonic? Some nice art. A few days later. What's he been doing all this time? He needs a well-deserved vacation. That's what he needs. Has Tails been looking for him in the plane this whole time? What a friend. What a guy. And he flies off after him, right? That's cute. He's alive! Of course he is. There's sequels. You can't kill him off now. You're welcome, programmers. You are so welcome. Same old credits, right? Alright, well... That fleshed out the stream nicely, so good recommendation on that. Maybe Sonic was on a chili dog run. You never know! Just a supersonic chili dog run. We totally didn't cheat. Did it flash up to get all the Chaos Emeralds? Did I not have them all? How do you get to the extra zone if you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds? Whatever. So, that is Sonic Advance, folks. Fun. Fun game. Great little experimentation of Sonic on a third-party platform, and laid the foundation for a lot of great mobile Sonics to come after it. Really, really interesting first attempt. It gets a lot right, doesn't get everything right, obviously. There's some holes in the level design and the controls, and the special stages are absolute garbage, so we did have to cheat to get to the end of the game in a timely fashion. But all in all, a reasonably good first effort from Dimps, this being their first full game as a studio. And it's pretty impressive. You know, there's a lot to like. The graphics are really attractive. The music is relatively good, though I'd argue a little weak by the Sonic series standards. So the presentation elements are great. A lot of the core pieces of the controls work relatively well, and a lot of the moment-to-moment gameplay is fun and engaging, but Rare Foil puts it the best. A good game with a lot of little niggles, and there are a lot of little niggles. Maybe we'll talk about that in a future post-mortem on the entire Sonic Advance trilogy. But until we get that far, we have Sonic Advance 2 to play through next, and I think that's going to happen next week. So, if you'd be so kind, do please join us. Same bad time, same bad channel. Here on TSSZ Plus, and we will start Sonic Advance 2, a special one for me, actually the first Sonic game I was ever really exposed to as a kid, which was an interesting choice, just happened to be the one, so it'll be really fun to revisit that one. And that'll be that for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out. Again, tune in next week for Sonic Advance 2, and if there's any additional streams that we come up with in the days and weeks ahead, we will, of course, let you know on Twitter, at TSSZ News. Please follow us there if you haven't already, or if you're watching on Twitch, click on the bottom. Streaming schedule. There's a button down there that goes to our Google Calendar. You can subscribe to the calendar. You can keep it open. You can take notes on when we're streaming next. I use the calendar myself to remember when we're streaming. I'm fallible like everyone else. My mind don't work so good. I gotta remind myself of a lot sometimes. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is TSSZ Plus, and this has been Sonic Advance. TSSZ plays Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance 2 coming up next week. Have a great, whatever, morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. We'll catch you back here real soon.